Off we go then. This week I haven't really got much time to be filming videos, what with work needing to be handed in through various points throughout the coming week, so I'll try and keep this one short. So, my box of Prime Legion figures still hasn't turned up from Toys and Games. I have emailed them a couple of times but still haven't got anything back, so I'm starting to worry a bit about that because I know that now it's not going to turn up here in time for me going home, meaning that it will turn up here when I'm not here and then it could be sitting in the post place for a good 3 or 4 weeks, and if I don't pick it up they'll probably do something with it, like, I don't know what they do with unreceived parcels, but they do get rid of them somehow, so a bit worried about that, to be honest. I've tried to get the address changed for where it's being sent, but there isn't a way of doing that on the website, so might just have to see what happens. So, because I've been severely lacking in Legion goodness, every time I walk past a toy aisle I'm looking at that little Ratchet and thinking, oh. I mean, while that offer was on Sainsbury's I could have got the whole set for like 15 quid. Instead I've paid like 28. Oh god. So I gave in to a bit of the want yesterday. Decided to help them clear the shelves of so many Bumblebees, and thought I'd try my hand at turning him into something else, i.e. Hotshot, by using a blue Sharpie, but of course that just didn't really work at all. Instead I've got this really dark, slick purple looking thing. It's not blue whatsoever, by no stretch of the imagination is this blue. I mean, it's not even laid on that thick to cover up the yellow, it covered it up straight away, but the effect that it's given is just really, really shiny purple. Maybe even more red in some lights as well. So I don't know, but it looks so damn nice. This is just, I mean, not really that happy with the way it turned out. I only decided to do it because I thought, well, I want to get myself a Legion figure, but of course I'm going to be getting them all anyway, so I know what will be fun. I'll customise it so I can turn Bumblebee into Hotshot. Yeah, that'd be good. Just because I had the Sharpies, I thought I'd use them, but I mean, they're not really very good. It rubs off wherever you touch it. The shine comes off, I mean, like straight away as soon as you put your fingers on it. Any amount of sweat will start to remove the upper coat of it. So I can't really touch it or play with it. It's just there to sort of sit there and look shiny. And I suppose, if anything, I've got a second gun for the Bumblebee I get when he gets in. I don't know. I would like to show you some more of the details. Don't know if the camera's going to pick them up. Like on the engine block there, I've added some blue around that main central piece. Put some blue around the windows, but it's gone a bit cack here. It went a bit too thick. I was sort of going for that whole sort of darkened bit on the top of the windscreen there, and then, I don't know, accidents, and then going over those accidents, making it look like they're intentional, and then making more accidents and the windows just look cack. I went around the lights a little bit as well, that turned out a little bit better. But overall I just sit and stare at it because it's like, now it looks like some old shiny Hot Wheels car, and it's like, ooh. But I'll transform it for you so you can see the robot mode. Oh, it's all coming off. Now this is where it falls down a bit. Oh dear me. Right. Well, for a start, you can see all the yellow bits that I couldn't get the pen to, so there's still a reasonable amount of yellow in there that hasn't been shiny-fied. But on his sort of abs there, I've added some blue detail. On the feet, down by his ankles, I put some red on there. But it ends up looking just so much like the rest of the purple that it just doesn't really work at all. I put some extra blue on his feet as well. but it just hasn't turned out very well. I've turned this perfectly good Bumblebee into some sort of non-entity. I've been joking on Twitter and FMH that I'm going to call him, well, he's going to be a Viacon, and his name is Wannabe. Get it? Yeah, this is no longer an Autobot. It's too slick and purple for that. So he's some sort of, I don't know, evil clone. I don't know. Shattered glass? Who knows? You tell me. But it is a shame because I can see even parts of the robot mode that I haven't even touched. It looks like it's sort of coming off. It's with the yellow underneath, and where it's sort of the lighter coating of the blue, it's coming out a bit green. It looks like some old bronze statue that's starting to go funny. With the sort of copper sort of coming out of it, or whatever that is, it makes them go green. Still, it was an attempt, it was a test. It was something I thought would be fun to do. It was fun to do. It hasn't turned out the best way, but it's all part of a learning curve, so I suppose it's fine. I know next time, if I want to go ahead and do a proper custom, don't use bloody permanent markers. Because even now, just touching it, my fingers have gone all blue again. So I think that's about all there is to say on that sort of subject. I'll leave you now with the thought that this could be the last video I make here. It probably won't, because I've got to come back for the exam season, and I'll probably be here for a straight week and end up doing a video on the Sunday I'm here or whatever. But really, officially, this is going to be my last week of being here in this place. Staying here in my little room, which started off a cell and now has become some sort of refuge. I'm going to miss it here. I've made it my own, put my stamp on it. Yeah, feels weird. It's like the first year of my university experience is now practically over. Where's the time gone? It doesn't feel right at all. So I guess I'd better be off doing some work. Catch you later.